Silence can be a trauma response. This means that sometimes when a person doesn't speak up, shuts down, or goes quiet, it's not because they don't care. It's because something deep inside them learned that staying silent felt safer than being seen, heard, or hurt. This phrase speaks to the need for safety, understanding, and emotional permission. Many people confuse silence with disinterest or strength. But for trauma survivors, silence is often self-protection. It says, if I stay quiet, I won't be judged, rejected, or attacked. This phrase gives voice to the ones who were punished for speaking up, ignored when they cried, or taught that their needs were too much. Silence in this context is not peace, it's survival. Some of us didn't learn to use silence as power. We learned it as armor. When you live in a world that doesn't feel safe, stillness becomes your shield. You tiptoe through conversations. You disappear in a crowded room. You smile and nod, even when your chest is screaming. But silence that comes from fear is not the absence of sound. It's the absence of safety. And healing begins when you recognize the silence wasn't weakness, it was wisdom under fire. But you don't have to live in that quiet forever. You deserve to take up space, to speak, to shake, to exist loudly and still be safe.
This kid named Noah was the kind of kid who never got in trouble. He never raised his voice. He never cried in front of anyone. His teachers called him easy. His friends called him chill. But inside, he was always scanning, reading faces, measuring his tone, choosing the safest silence. In therapy, years later, his counselor asked him, "Tell me about the first time your voice didn't feel welcome." And just like that, he remembered. He was 6 years old, and he was trying to tell his mom that he was scared. She snapped at him and said, "You're too sensitive." So he stopped speaking, not out loud, but from his heart. As an adult, Noah now practices saying hard things. Sometimes he stutters, sometimes he cries, but every word is a doorway back to himself.
Sometimes silence isn't peace, it's a scar that learned to stay quiet to survive. If this message spoke to something deep inside you, don't keep it to yourself. Hit like to let the algorithm know healing matters. Tap subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a moment of meaning. And if you know someone carrying silent pain, share this with them. Because sometimes one honest video can be the start of someone's breakthrough. You are not alone. You are becoming, and you are enough.